No matter how much money you have, there are some cars you can't drive on the roads, even if you pay millions for them. That's because in some cases, certain countries ban vehicles from being driven, considering them dangerous for not meeting various regulations. In this video, we'll talk about cars that are likely banned without you even knowing. If you're ready, let's get started. Number 12. Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. Lamborghini has always been about pushing boundaries, and the Sesto Elemento is a prime example of that. This ultra-lightweight supercar, unveiled in 2010, was built with an extensive use of carbon fiber, making it incredibly agile and fast. Powered by a 5.2-liter naturally aspirated V10 engine borrowed from the Gallardo, it produces 562 horsepower and can rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds. So why was it banned from the roads? The Sesto Elemento was designed purely for track use, meaning it lacked the necessary safety features and emissions controls required for road legality. In short, it was just too extreme for public roads, and as a result, Lamborghini never bothered to certify it for street use anywhere in the world. Number 11. Pagani Zonda R. The Pagani Zonda R is one of the most insane track-only hypercars ever built. With a 6.0-liter AMG Feed 12 engine producing 740 horsepower, this car was capable of obliterating lap records, including setting a Nürburgring time of just 6 minutes and 47 seconds. The Zonda R was engineered purely for performance, featuring a lightweight carbon titanium chassis and an aggressive aerodynamics package. However, its track-focused nature also meant it was never designed for street driving. With an exhaust system that didn't meet emission standards and a lack of proper safety equipment, the Zonda R was banned from public roads in most countries, remaining a dream car that only a lucky few got to experience on the track. Number 10. Audi RS6 Avant. The Audi RS6 Avant is the ultimate sleeper car, blending high-performance capabilities with a practical station wagon body. The C7 generation, produced between 2013 and 2018, came with a twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 engine, pumping out 552 horsepower in the standard version and up to 605 horsepower in the performance variant. With a 0 to 60 mph time of around 3.7 seconds, it could easily outrun many dedicated sports cars. Despite its appeal, the RS6 Avant was never sold in the US due to regulations on emissions and market demand. Audi deemed the American market not interested in high-performance wagons, and instead, US buyers were limited to the sedan version of the S6. This left enthusiasts longing for the forbidden fruit that was the RS6 Avant, only available through private imports and special exemptions. Number 9. Porsche 964 Carrera RS. Porsche's 964 Carrera RS, launched in 1992, was a hardcore track-focused version of the standard Carrera. It came with a 3.6-liter flat-6 engine producing 260 horsepower, but its real strength lay in its weight reduction. Porsche stripped out unnecessary luxuries, added a stiffer suspension, and gave it a limited slip differential, making it an absolute joy to drive. However, this purist dream car was deemed too unsafe for US roads. The lack of airbags, reinforced crash structures, and other necessary safety features meant it failed to meet DOT regulations. As a result, the Carrera RS was officially banned in the US, making it one of the most sought-after Porsches for collectors who had to find loopholes to get it stateside. Number 8. TVR Tuscan. British manufacturer TVR has always had a reputation for creating wild, driver-focused sports cars, and the Tuscan was no exception. Introduced in 1999, the Tuscan came with a 4.0-liter straight-six engine, producing up to 400 horsepower. With its lightweight chassis and rear-wheel drive layout, it was an absolute beast to handle. But the reason it was banned from the US is quite simple: safety. TVR refused to fit airbags or electronic stability control, claiming they interfered with the driving experience. This lack of modern safety features meant it couldn't meet American crash regulations, resulting in the Tuscan being prohibited from US roads. Despite this, its raw and unfiltered driving experience makes it a legend among car enthusiasts. Number 7. Mercedes CLS 63 AMG Shooting Brake. The Mercedes CLS 63 AMG Shooting Brake was a high-performance luxury wagon that packed serious power under its elegant design. Featuring a handcrafted 5.5-liter twin-turbocharged V8, it produced up to 577 horsepower and could sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.1 seconds. The shooting brake design combined the practicality of a wagon with the aggressive styling of a coupe, making it a unique offering in the automotive world. However, this car was never sold in the US due to Mercedes' market strategy. The company believed that American buyers weren't interested in high-performance wagons and instead focused on selling the CLS sedan. Additionally, the shooting brake's niche appeal and cost made it difficult to justify bringing to the US market. Despite being legal in Europe, American enthusiasts could only admire this forbidden machine from afar. Number 6. Volkswagen Scirocco R. The Volkswagen Scirocco R was a sporty, coupe-like hatchback that offered a thrilling driving experience. Powered by a 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine, producing 261 horsepower, it featured a sharp chassis, precise handling, and an aggressive design that made it stand out from traditional hatchbacks. Despite its popularity in Europe, the Scirocco R was never sold in the United States. Volkswagen decided against bringing it to the US due to concerns over sales numbers and the potential for it to cannibalize GTI and Golf R sales. As a result, the Scirocco R remained a forbidden gem for American car enthusiasts, who had to resort to importing one if they wanted to experience its performance firsthand. Number 5. Jaguar XJ220. The Jaguar XJ220 was once the fastest production car in the world, with a top speed of 212 miles per hour. Powered by a twin turbocharged 3.5-liter V6, producing 542 horsepower, it was a technological marvel of its time. The XJ220 was designed to compete with the best supercars of the era, featuring a sleek aerodynamic body and a lightweight aluminum chassis. However, the XJ220 was banned from US roads due to emissions regulations. Jaguar did not certify the car to meet stringent US emissions standards, making it illegal to import without modifications. Furthermore, the high cost and limited production numbers made it a rare sight, even in markets where it was legal. Today, it remains one of the most iconic supercars that never officially made it to American roads. Number 4. BMW M3 Sport Evolution 3. The BMW M3 Sport Evolution 3 was the most hardcore version of the E30 M3, built for homologation purposes in 1990, featuring a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine producing 238 horsepower. It was a lightweight, race-ready machine with upgraded aerodynamics, adjustable suspension, and a stripped-down interior. However, the US deemed the Sport Evolution 3 illegal due to emissions and safety regulations. Its lack of airbags and non-compliance with American emissions standards meant it was never officially imported. Collectors have since sought ways to bring it in through the 25-year import rule, making it one of the most desirable forbidden BMWs. Number 3. Lamborghini Strosek Diablo. The Lamborghini Strosek Diablo is a modified version of the iconic Diablo by German tuner Strosek. With aggressive wide body modifications and aerodynamic tweaks, it also retained the Diablo's 5.7-liter V12 engine, producing 485 horsepower. Despite its stunning appearance and performance, the Strosek Diablo was banned in some regions due to its extreme modifications not meeting local safety standards. This version of the Diablo remains a rare and highly sought-after car, appealing to enthusiasts who appreciate both the original Diablo and its enhanced features. Number 2. Alfa Romeo 8 Sea Spider. The Alfa Romeo 8 Sea Spider is a limited production convertible with a 4.7-liter V8 engine producing 450 horsepower. Known for its stunning design and handling, it can reach a top speed of 180 miles per hour. However, due to strict emissions regulations, especially in the US, it was banned from certain markets. Despite its beauty and power, the 8 Sea Spider didn't meet US emission standards, making it a forbidden gem for car enthusiasts in those regions. Number 1. Nissan Skyline R34 GTR. The Nissan Skyline R34 GTR is a legendary performance car with a 2.6-liter twin-turbo inline-6 engine producing 280 horsepower. It's renowned for its exceptional handling and speed, with a top speed of 165 miles per hour. The R34 was banned in the US due to not meeting the country's strict emissions and safety regulations. Despite this, it became a cult classic, with some being imported under special exemptions, making it a rare and highly desirable car among enthusiasts.